You're tuned into Taiwan Grooves. Let's explore the local music scene. Greetings and welcome to today's episode. Do we have any metalheads in here? Cause next up we got Saydie, a female-fronted metal band from the Philippines. They stopped by in Taiwan for a festival and another performance, and they were also nice enough to come by RTI to be interviewed. Since forming in 2003, they made their mark with hard-hitting tracks, a dark edge, and live shows packed with raw energy. In the first episode, we'll talk about their beginnings, lineup and sound changes over the years, and some of their memorable performances. Now we'll jump into the interview shortly, but before that, let's get a quick taste of what kind of music they make by listening to one of their tracks called Heather's Prayer.
Okay, I'm gonna start. My name is Kat. I'm the vocalist from Saydie. That's the name of our band. Originally, we're from Manila, but a few years ago, I moved to Honolulu, so we're kind of LDR.
Okay.
Yeah.
So practice over Zoom?
No, I fly in and then go straight to practice. And then, yeah, it's just, yeah.
You're making it work. That's great. Welcome.
So, thank you. Thank you for having us.
I'm Diman Flores. I play the guitars for Saydie. I hail from Manila.
Mm-hmm.
And we practice through clicks and tracks. And then we do a few band practice when she's away.
Okay. So you have everything ready, and when she comes, you just nail it down.
Yeah.
One or two practices.
Right.
Okay. Who's next?
Hello, I'm Humor. I'm the bassist.
Bassist, hi.
And I'm just new to the band. Like, I started this year.
This year?
Yeah.
Good.
So
nice to have you then.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I'm Kieran and I play the drums for Saydie and I'm the newest like him and I'm from Manila too.
Okay, cool guys, nice. Welcome. All right, so we have two newcomers and we have the OGs,
The OG.
the very OG.
Very OG. I'm very old.
We don't say that here. But all right, the band. It was formed in 2003, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if Kieran was born.
I was 1 year old.
Okay, so he was one.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we were very young at the time. It was me and my old bandmates. And then we were like 15, I
Wow.
think, like 16, 15. We didn't really know what we were doing,
Right.
but it worked out. The lineup changes happened like, all throughout the years because
It's normal.
life,
Yeah, life and plus so many years that you've been existing that it's bound to happen. Right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
one good thing about my old bandmates is we're still really like tight, and
Mm.
we still see each other.
Right,
So
right.
yeah.
Awesome.
Oh.
Oh,
I had a friend here who, she's from Japan and they have a Japanese band and every one of them lives in a different country. So like there's London, there's Japan, there's Taiwan, and they do the same thing. Like they practice over, software online.
the beauty
Everybody
of
learns them.
technology.
Exactly. Everybody learns their tracks, and once they meet before a tour, they just practice 4 days straight and they're ready. So that's wow. It's doable, and I'm very impressed people can pull it off.
Yeah.
I
All
think
right.
you can really zone into the tracks if you're listening to it
Mm.
by yourself over and over, and
Mhm.
then once you play it live or practice, it works out. I think.
Yeah. Plus, for older members, it's you've been playing those tracks for a while. You know them like the back of your hand, right? For the newcomers, was it difficult to adapt? In your case, I would be honored because like you have a genre, a band that you like, and now you get to play with them. It's really. How do you feel?
I'm very honored because they still are the pioneers of metal, especially in the Philippine music scene, and they were around when I was 1 year old. So it's very nice and very
That
thought-provoking sometimes.
So
It's
good.
nice.
So good. All right. Now, anything to add?
Yeah. Since the songs are already recorded, so as a new member, we have a reference to play with. So
Mm.
yeah, it's pretty easy to when it comes to live and practice. So yeah,
Can I ask? So, did you know the band before you joined?
yeah.
Did you listen?
Yes.
That's was
From my parents.
Wow. That's unique. Wow. All right. Now, speaking of the history of the band, you started, so you were a teenager back then.
Mhm.
Now,
I'm still a teenager now.
sorry, I thought you were 20 plus. Sorry.
No, I'm 17.
Okay, good.
Forever 17.
It's a vampire.
Oh, yeah. Now, could you tell me how it was to form a band of your genre in the Philippines back then? And what are some of the influences that inspired your
Well,
band?
from day one, like the influences. So me and my old bandmates, in the beginning, we wanted to play like, I don't know, Chevelle and Taproot, like that type of genre. But then
Mhm.
when we started playing, like when we started jamming, we realized that we sounded like something else.
Mm-hmm.
And then as time, progressed, we got really into Coheed and Cambria, Deftones, Korn, all that. It just
Right.
and then with my musical influence, I would say I was fed by my old bandmates. So a lot of emo, a lot of screamo, a lot of Tool, yeah, a lot of that because it was 2003. And in the Philippines, we were there were earlier female-fronted metal bands because people say we're the pioneers, but I don't. There were other earlier.
One of the pioneers.
Yeah, maybe. But we survived the time, I guess. So yeah,
That's
it
good.
was fun.
Is there a huge scene for metal in general or new metal
It's
in the Philippines?
pretty big in the Philippines. There's a lot of really great bands. a lot of the foreign bands that we tour with and we bring to our country, they feel really humbled whenever they play with other Filipino bands because they're like, wow,
Yeah.
there's a lot of talent in the Philippines.
Oh, I am sure. I have met a lot of people, and I feel like the Philippines is the population of like the highest percentage who can play an instrument and sing. Compared to, I'm from Europe. In Europe, we don't really have the karaoke culture. So like people who can't sing really can't sing, and people who can sing like are good at it. There's not such middle. But in Taiwan, when I came, I learned that there's a karaoke culture. So like everybody can pull off some songs, they can somehow sing. But in Philippines, I learned it's even more. Like it's above Taiwan. And I was like, wow. So I was shocked how good, even Indonesia and Philippines, like how good of a musician scene, like music scene, and how many people are able to play and perform are just insane. Like
the karaoke culture in our country is overwhelming.
it's very good, man. And now it brings talents like you guys. So it's very good.
I'm actually afraid of karaoke. I'm not really
Afraid
Yeah, I'm not a big karaoke person. But then if I get really drunk, then
that it works.
maybe. But
So you're not afraid to perform in front of
I think I'm more
hundreds, thousands
like
people.
I'm more confident performing in front of people when I'm with my bandmates because there's like 4 or 5 of us on stage rather than like just
right.
me.
So you're not
it's like,
the.
yeah.
But you do know that most people focus on the main singer, right?
Yeah, but
Sorry.
still, like I look, there's people with me, so I feel kind of safer.
That's the right approach. And it hasn't stopped you since, so it's good. All right, so we covered influences, how you started. Now, could you tell me how the band's sound, the music that you're making evolved over time? Whether it's because of changing members or just because of time that you came to like different things, you changed as a person. Was there any huge change that you would attribute to maybe, I don't know, like lyrically or musically?
Yeah, like the lineup changes definitely is a big impact, and technology. I think Lemon can elaborate on that. Like we've been, when did we start doing like in-ears and all that other stuff?
I think we've been doing that for 3 or 4 years now.
And then
So we started with the analog setup.
Mm.
And basically we're practicing on a click few years back before we did the IEMs or the in-ears. What else?
how our music progressed over the years, or like from album to album.
Well, I guess changes in the lineup or the members really impacted the songwriting
Mm-hmm.
because we have different influences in our music. Like me, I focus on more on the technical side of guitar playing, while Kat and the others, I know where do you get your
Yeah,
words?
I don't know. I just the way we songwrite, it's either guitars first or vocals first.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever fits. I don't know. I'm kind of
No,
out
that's
there.
good.
Yeah. So I don't really listen to a lot of like music. Like I don't have music on my phone.
Really?
But then I don't know. I feel like I don't want to take from other artists. Like
Oh, so you don't want to be influenced too much.
Too much, no,
you
yeah.
Just let it all
yeah,
create
I
in
guess
you and-
from the first lineup, because they kept giving me stuff to listen to, and then okay, I end up sounding a certain way.
Right.
But as time progressed, because like we released our first album in 2005,
right.
and it did really, really well. But then shortly after, life happened, and then
Sorry.
I moved to the States, and remotely I had to like figure out, and I think that way I was like listening to other things like away from my old bandmates. And then after that, whenever they send me tracks, I just I didn't want to sound like the stuff that I listened to, so kind of
Yeah, I see. It's always nice to hear different ways people approach this, because you have a lot of musicians, but nobody does stuff exactly the same way. Like there'll be people who first start with, as you said, vocals. They hum something while they're riding motorcycle, and then they add some music to it.
Yeah.
There's somebody who just first comes up with the riff. There's somebody who does it spontaneously. There's somebody who goes to nature and suddenly the mountains tell him what to write about. So it's always
it
nice to
comes
hear
to
what
you,
it is. Yeah, yeah.
and then you hold on to it, or you record it, and then once the
Exactly.
right instrumental comes, then because I've had songs that I've written like 10 years ago, and I was finally able to use it on tracks that we're working on now.
Oh wow.
So
you have plenty of materials that
like
just needs to be polished.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry, just one more question, Kat. Like, did you ever think about like just not continuing with the band since you had so many hurdles to overcome? Because I feel like that's inspiring. Stuff happens, you move across the world, and you still kept the band kind of going? You didn't like start a new project.
No, I don't think I can, or I can't imagine being like, oh, just Kat Taylor, just like a solo It makes me cringe. So yeah, because it's been so long, it started so young that it's like part of who I am. So yeah, I can't imagine like just giving it up. I've worked too hard for it.
All right, now guys, this is your third time in Taiwan. Third time for the both of you, and first time for our newcomers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you had to, I don't know if it's comparable because I have no idea, but if you had to compare the scene in Taiwan and in the Philippines, like, do you have any visible difference of like how the audience perceives your music, how they're having fun, if there's enough, stuff going on in front of the stage?
Well, the size of the attendees here in Taiwan is much smaller, but they're actively participating when we're doing our songs.
Good.
Unlike in the Philippines,
They like have their phones up.
we have a large following. We almost destroyed one of the venues. Well, we
always destroy. It's not, yeah.
If it's not destroyed, it's closed.
Yeah, or it gets closed, like the venue. So yeah, we're kind of
Like the fans, or
it
There's
gets
blood.
really.
You smash guitar?
There's blood. It's a lot.
so if I ever go to your performance, I'm just supposed to come with a helmet
come
and
prepared.
Come prepared, yeah.
bat and wow. All right, so there's obviously you have bigger following back home, and then in Taiwan, like, did you choose Taiwan because you saw on the maybe some statistics online, like, hey, we actually have a lot of people from Taiwan listening to us? Did you decide to come to Taiwan first time that way?
Because we've been wanting to play outside of the Philippines for a while now, because we are getting we get hit up by other, promoters.
Yeah.
And when we had the chance, first we went to Thailand that year, right? Earlier, 2022.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, so we went to Thailand first, and then that was fun. And then our old manager was able to book us for Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was really afraid to come here in the beginning, because in 2010, when I was living in LA and I was I was moving back to Manila with my dog. I had a big dog. His name is Denzel. He's a Rottweiler Husky,
Denzel.
big dog. And then during the stopover in Taiwan, they lost my dog. Like,
I'm sorry.
they lost him, and I was here for 2 days trying to look for him, and they just never found him. Some freak accident with the cage, and it was of course it was very traumatizing. So years later, when we got the booking for Taiwan, I was like, oh my gosh,
PTSD.
I want to play, but I don't want to get. So when the plane landed, I just closed my eyes and I didn't want to look at the airport, and but when we played the shows out here and I met the people, I felt a little bit more secure that, okay, like, the people out here are really beautiful, and they're awesome. The mosh pits are amazing. They're so into it, like a lot of passion and a lot of respect. And then the artists are so good too, so technical. The sound engineers, the equipment, everything is just beautiful. It was a beautiful experience, and it made me, feel better.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, yeah. It's been but Taiwan is awesome. Like,
And welcome back for the third time.
I know.
It's very nice. Now, I would like to ask for all of you a question. So how many times have you performed together with this lineup now?
with humor,
I
so
think third time.
Third time.
no, we did like the first 3.
Asia tour.
Yeah, his first Asia tour. So we did like Vietnam, Malaysia, and Thailand. Or we did a Manila show, we did one in the Philippines, and then we went to Japan. We did 3 shows in
Wow.
Japan.
It's a lot of shows around.
Yeah.
That's good.
But I think you were performing with us. In the practice.
Oh yeah.
Around
yeah.
2019.
Yeah, he did like session for us
Okay.
before. So
That counts. All right. Now, can anybody dig into your memory and just be like, which performance kind of, you have ample amount of performances, but can you find one that kind of like stood out, that has a like very positive memory with you? Something that you really enjoyed somewhere?
With
in
this
which-
lineup? For this current lineup?
Well, for you two, you can speak about any lineup since
go first.
you've been around. So
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
take your time. Just it doesn't have to be the top one, but maybe if I ask this question, then why?
Actually, we had a lot of fun. Our first show this year when we played in Bulacan, that was a trip. But
Was there blood?
Yeah.
there
The
wasn't. Yeah, it
Philippines?
was in the Philippines. It was a really, really big crowd. It was like the general public. It wasn't just like metalheads.
Oh, so safer, not blood, no blood.
Safer, but like when we didn't expect that whole like amount of people, they were ours. Like when we
Yeah.
played, they just like it was a really big mosh
Consumed by
pit.
you.
Yeah, but there's a lot. There's a lot. Like at one point, I was able to ride a floaty through a crowd. So there's
That's
a lot.
amazing.
And also the Taiwan show, like the first Unlimited Fest. Remember?
Yeah, the first Unlimited Fest.
We played super early, like noontime, and there was literally no one in front of us. And then once we started playing, like a good amount just started trickling
Just
down the
flock
mountain,
around.
and like so, like yeah.
It's crazy in Taiwan that you can have festivals starting at. I remember I went to a festival and it started at 10 a.m. because Friday got cancelled, so the headliners got moved to Saturday 10 a.m.
Mhm.
Full, like still a lot of people. I'm like, our festival doesn't start until like 3-4 p.m.
Yeah, that's what I love about the scene here. They're so
It's like
into
they
it.
start early, they finish early.
Yeah,
It's healthy, I guess.
yeah, very healthy.
All right, so the rest of you,
Any
a
memorable
performance.
Yeah, same. Unlimited Festival.
Okay,
It was my first time to see people camping on the venue.
really?
Yeah, I think it's similar to the Fuji Rock, right?
Oh yeah, but I thought
But
it
I
was
think
very.
it's more easier to access the venue here in Taiwan.
Oh, yeah. I thought that's a common practice. Like you just camp nearby and then you come to the festival.
We don't have that in the Philippines.
It's too hot in the
Too
Philippines
hot
to be
in the
doing that.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed the equipment. Sounds so pretty nice.
Good.
It's your most
Yeah.
memorable.
Me. So far, I think Japan. They also organize when it comes to technicalities, and all the bands and the crowd is also on steroids. So yeah, I enjoy that gig. Yeah.
It's really refreshing when they don't have their phones up to your face
Yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
time and they're just enjoying the moment.
You can just feel it that even as a performer, right?
Yeah,
It
course.
hits different. Yeah.
And gets motivated.
Yeah, that's that's very well described.
Okay, Ren.
My most memorable was Rock Rockan 2023, and because this was my first session work with them, and my friends and family were there to support me and to see how far I've come from playing
Hi, Ma.
Because
in school stages and now big stages, and
he was a
it was
minor
very
that time.
significant because it was a heavy and a big responsibility to fill in for a band like Saydie, and they trusted my talent, and I'm forever grateful for them for doing
Aw.
that,
Aww.
and I love them so much.
So
I love you too.
Oh, melting. All right. I'll ask one or two more questions before we jumped specifically into our music. And since we have limited time, I really have to pick well. Just a moment. Because usually, it's one or two people. I had 4 people before, and it was very interesting. This band who also started somewhere in, I would say even before 2000. So like they've been around for a while, and then stuff happened. Everybody had family stuff, so then they got back together after maybe a 10-year break, and they came even stronger. And I asked them, so what do you think coming after 10 years of not playing together? Like, do you feel still you got it? And they're like, we're at our peak. And it was so refreshing to hear, like they had so much stuff going on, but once they came back, they were reunited by the good music, and they started making hits, they started touring, and they're doing extremely well. So I feel like this is also an example of that. So
Aw,
it's
thank
very
you.
good. Yeah, so sorry if I get the wrong year, but recently you have been releasing singles.
Mm-hmm.
So there's been Yawa,
Mhm.
Cage,
Yeah.
Yokai. Yes, that was on my tongue, but I couldn't pronounce it. Now, what are you planning an album?
Yeah, those are actually the tracks for our next album, but we just release it,
Just
one
to
by
get
one.
the taste, so
Yeah.
people, yeah.
But we are about to release another single to complete that, and then we're gonna release
The full
we'll do a
album.
tour for it since other countries, out of the Philippines don't really know our songs yet like that. So it's kind of reintroducing our tracks to a wider audience. I actually represent Saydie in the States as well. So there's another backup band there, so we can like push the brand.
Right.
So we've been playing shows in Hawaii and California. And then it's the same, and then we tour with, because it's like a whole band that I borrowed. So we went on tour with them here, and we went to Thailand. So it's funny, my backup band and my actual band got together, but in separate units.
Oh,
so
I thought you were gonna say there were like 8-9 people on the stage, just 2 guitars ripping and
hey,
2 drummers.
You'll never know.
That's nice.
Yeah, I feel like I have 9 bandmates actually.
I mean, that's good. I like the way you do it, because I can imagine you fly a lot. I think that's tiring. But if you can push the music in the US, there's just like you're opening another market pretty much.
Oh yeah.
'Cause there's a lot of people into that.
The turnout's been really good.
Yeah.
So, but we are working on getting the permits to have my actual bandmates there. It's a bloody process, and we have to
recently, of course. Yeah.
we have to prove we're a touring band. That's why we're touring a lot.
Yes.
So we do half and half. We do a lot of Asia and then do US.
I'm just surprised you said the American one was here. I thought you had it like very specifically divided.
No,
like,
they're a
up
whole
until
band.
Europe. Like.
Oh no, we're trying Europe too. We wanna go to Europe, but we have to figure that out.
Have you performed there yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Hopefully.
I keep hearing this a lot from Taiwanese bands, and I figured like if I ever go back, I'm just gonna try to be an agent for booking people from Asia. Asian bands have a lot of in Asia, so like everybody's been to Japan, Malaysia, maybe Thailand. Then they go to the US, but no Europe. And I'm like, there's so many countries to cover usually.
Yeah.
So
life's
there's
too
a
short. Yeah.
job opportunity for me.
Yes, please.
I'll do my best. And we'll finish today's interview right here. Thank you guys for listening. If you enjoyed their music, go and search up Saydie on all streaming platforms. That's SAYDIE. And come back next week for the second part of the interview, in which they will share with us their upcoming plans, future album, and background story for some of their songs. Have a lovely week, and bye-bye.